7 Emmy Awards, her 3 Golden Globe Awards, and her Academy Award nomination are only the beginning of the story.
I think she was meant to spark fire with a very delicate match.
Women are, or should be, human beings first, women second, wives and mothers third. It should fall in that order.
She is a television icon who broke boundaries and changed how women are represented in media for generations after her. The new HBO documentary, Being Mary Tyler Moore, shares her incredible story. Producer and director James Adolphus received unprecedented access to her vast archives, and he joins us this morning. James, very nice to have you with us. Good morning. I really enjoyed this documentary so much. It brought back such great memories, and I learned so much about Mary Tyler Moore. And I was shocked when I later learned that you didn't know that much about Mary Tyler Moore going into this. That's amazing.
That's very true. I didn't know anything at all about Mary, and I continue to be surprised that I was selected to join this incredible team of filmmakers. But the truth is, before I joined this project, I'd never seen a single episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show or the Mary Tyler Moore Show, or even Ordinary People.
Huh. Yeah, that's really incredible. And also incredible is this trio of filmmakers, you with Chicago's own Lena Waithe and also Deborah Martin Chase. Two women of color, and you going into this project about somebody who we, think about as the suburban housewife, something completely different. But as you all explained, it was really about being married, that everyone really is, quote, Mary.
I think that when you look at the makeup of this team, myself, I'm Black and Puerto Rican, Deborah Martin Chase is a Black woman, Lena Waithe is a Black woman, that we may seem surprising, and a surprising choice. But I think Mary's life is, and her story is universal, and her life and her legacies not only speak to women in this country, but they speak to all of us.
What was it specifically about her? Was it this pivot she took with the Mary Tyler Moore Show, being a single woman at age 30, and that was so unique in 1970? What was it that spoke to you and the other filmmakers?
Well, for all of us, I think it was something different for each of us. For Deborah Martin Chase, she's of Mary's generation, more or less, and she was able to grow up with Dick Van Dyke in her home and Mary Tyler Moore, more specifically, in her home. And because of Mary being in Deborah's life when she was a young woman, she was able to have a direct influence on the path that Deborah took in show business. For Lena Waithe, Lena came into Mary's life when she was in college, when she was just beginning to get her grasp around what it would mean to become a writer in this industry. And the Mary Tyler Moore Show and the Dick Van Dyke Show and the brilliance in the writing was a deep inspiration for Lena. And for me, because I didn't start with Mary's body of work and I started with her autobiography and her words, I was able to develop a deep kinship with Mary and her life and her struggles. And not only that, her vulnerability that she led with every page in her book. And I wanted to protect that as a filmmaker.
What really struck me watching the documentary was the painful part about Mary Tyler Moore's life. We see the big smiles, constantly giving us laughs, but behind the scenes, she had kind of a tortured, difficult life, not only fighting diabetes, but fighting sexism and, fighting everybody along the way.
She did, and I think that because Mary's life was mirrored in so many ways our own, because her life wasn't just all smiles, even though she was the woman with the eternal smile. We wanted to tell a story about a human being, one that was much more relatable to us, the woman that we were able to discover in our research. We wanted to present that version of Mary to the world so that she would be a bit more accessible, because often our heroes, we place them on pedestals that we can't touch. And we wanted folks to be able to reach out and feel like they could actually touch the real Mary Tyler Moore.
So how much was she like the character that we know so well?
Well, it's funny. Mary was very much like many of the characters that she played. The surprise in the filmmaking and our research in this journey with Mary was that she often embodied the spirit of the character that she played at different points in her life, but not necessarily at the moments that she was playing her characters. Huh. For instance, you know, Mary Richards, the character she's most known for playing, Mary herself didn't really embody the spirit of Mary Richards until she was well in her 40s, many years after the show was over and she was divorced and for the first time in her life, living the life of a single woman.
And also in Ordinary People, she was drawing on her personal life as well, wasn't she?
She was, and you know, with Ordinary People, it's, you know, it's a bittersweet story because with that film, you know, art mimicked life, and life mimicked art. You know, Mary would lose her son shortly after the premiere of that film, and for a lot of folks, including myself, you know, along the way, it would feel so confusing at times, not knowing if Mary lost her son Richie before she made the film, that she was able to perform and embody a woman who has endured such loss and then become a woman who would have to endure such a similar loss was a profound moment for all of us as filmmakers, making those connections.
There are moments in this film that'll just bring you to tears and others that will have you on the floor laughing. Being Mary Tyler Moore, running on HBO and also on Max starting this coming Friday, and you can follow James on his website and social media. James Adolphus, great job. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me this morning. This was a lot of fun.